everyone, happy Saturday. This is Hilary Lemon, Pastoral Associate for Elementary Faith Formation here at St. John the 23rd. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to really slow down and reflect on the gospel passage for the day. Today we are reading from the Gospel of Mark. When Jesus had risen early on the first day of the week, he appeared first to Mary Magdalene, out of whom he had driven 7 demons. She went and told his companions who were mourning and weeping. When they heard that he was alive and had been seen by her, they did not believe. After this, he appeared in another form to 2 of them walking along on their way to the country. They returned and told the others, but they did not believe them either. But later, as the 11 were at table, he appeared to them and rebuked them for their unbelief and hardness of heart, because they had not believed those who saw him after he had been raised. He said to them, "Go into the whole world and proclaim the gospel to every creature." So this gospel passage is really short and sweet, but I really believe that there's a powerful message in there for each of us. So the first word that comes to my mind when I think about this gospel is persistence. Jesus appeared to these people 3 different times, and still they did not believe. Even though there are literally people who they presumably trusted, telling them that they had seen and interacted with Jesus. They're really struggling with this. How true is this scenario for each of us? How often do we forget that Jesus is right here? He is among us. Even if we aren't constantly aware of this, and even if we haven't fully opened up our hearts to the possibility yet, Jesus is always walking with us. So I tried to put myself into the situation of the disciples in this story. And honestly, I don't know if I would have believed that Jesus had risen. I think I still would have been in such a state of sadness and despair and distress that I don't know if I would have been able to look past that. And I think that that's true in our everyday life as well. How often do we get caught up in everyday little things, emotions, tasks to complete, work, meals to cook, school, and now more than ever, we have so much on our plates that I think it's so easy to forget that Jesus is constantly with us. But the important thing is that he doesn't forget. He is persistent, and he will come to us in different forms, through different people, different events, always patiently and lovingly reminding us that he is here. He is in our hearts, he is risen, and he is alive. So here's my question for each of you. Where have you encountered Christ today? Where has he pushed through your blindness and allowed you to know that he is truly present? So take a minute and think about that. Where have you encountered Christ today? It doesn't have to be anything big. It can be something really small. But where have you encountered Christ today? I would love if you would share that in the comments on this video, whether that's on Facebook or Flocknote or wherever you are watching this. The last thing that Jesus says in this gospel passage is, "Go into the whole world and proclaim the gospel to every creature." So let's do that. Let's take a minute and proclaim where we have encountered Christ today. Let's proclaim the gospel. Let's proclaim the good news to each other. I'll write my own in the comments as well, and I can't wait to read what each of you write, where you have encountered Christ today. Please know of our continued prayers for each of you. We miss all of you being in the church so much, and I can't wait to celebrate Mass with you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Have a really great day, everyone.